Maps are more than just paper and ink. They're our guides, our storytellers, our keys to understanding the world. For millennia, humanity has felt an urge to chart the unknown, drawing coastlines, mountains, and rivers, turning chaos into order. These documents are not just navigational tools, they're records of our ambition and curiosity. Every explorer, from ancient Polynesians to astronauts, has relied on a map. But what if a map showed something impossible? What if a chart, drawn centuries ago, depicted lands that shouldn't have been known? This is the central mystery of the Piri Reis Map. Created in 1513 by Ottoman admiral Piri Reis, it's a stunning example of 16th century map-making showing Europe, North Africa, and Brazil with remarkable precision. But at the bottom of the chart, a landmass appears, one that looks eerily like Antarctica. How could a man in the early 1500s have known about a continent that wouldn't be officially discovered for another 3 centuries? The map doesn't just hint at Antarctica's existence, it seems to show it in detail. This single piece of parchment has the potential to rewrite history. It suggests someone somewhere possessed knowledge thought impossible for the time. The Piri Reis Map is a forbidden chart, a historical anomaly that invites us to question everything. It's a puzzle that challenges the timeline of human exploration. The real expedition begins here with a map that shouldn't exist. Let's follow its trail into the unknown. The Piri Reis Map's rediscovery is a story in itself. For centuries it lay forgotten in Istanbul's Topkapi Palace. In 1929, as the palace became a museum, a German theologian named Gustav Deismann stumbled upon a peculiar map drawn on gazelle skin. At first it seemed like just another old chart, but its detail and calligraphy stood out. The signature Piri Reis, 1513. Suddenly this was a document of immense value. Its depiction of South America was astonishingly accurate for its time. The map placed the eastern coast of South America correctly relative to Africa, something European mapmakers struggled with for decades. It even included features like the Andes and the Amazon, barely known in Europe then. Scholars were baffled. How did Piri Reis achieve this? In the map's margins, Piri Reis explained he compiled it from about 20 source maps, some dating back to Alexander the Great. One, he claimed, was captured from Columbus himself. The map wasn't just a map, it was a compilation of ancient, possibly lost, knowledge. This revelation opened a Pandora's box of questions. The Piri Reis Map became a map of maps, hinting at secrets buried deep in history. The true bombshell lies at the map's southern edge. There, a coastline appears where Antarctica sits today, drawn centuries before its official discovery. Unlike mythical blobs common on old maps, this coastline is detailed with bays and inlets. Some researchers argue it matches the subglacial topography of Antarctica, land hidden beneath ice, only revealed by modern technology. If true, this suggests the source maps were made thousands of years ago when Antarctica was ice-free. The Piri Reis Map doesn't just challenge exploration timelines, it questions our understanding of ancient human capabilities. It's a piece of data that simply doesn't fit. How did Piri Reis access such knowledge? He left clues in his own notes. He compiled his chart from older maps, Ptolemaic, Arabic, Portuguese, and even one from Columbus. Some sources, he claimed, dated back to the era of Alexander the Great. Could this knowledge have survived from the legendary Library of Alexandria, copied and passed down through centuries? Perhaps a forgotten civilization mastered global navigation long before the Age of Discovery. The Piri Reis Map may be a surviving fragment of this lost golden age. If so, Columbus and Magellan were rediscoverers, not pioneers. Mainstream historians resist this idea, but the map's details demand explanation. The theory of ancient source maps remains one of the most compelling possibilities. In the 1950s, historian Charles Hapgood took on the Piri Reis mystery. He believed the map's depiction of an ice-free Antarctica was genuine, but this clashed with accepted timelines. Hapgood proposed Earth crust displacement, the idea that the planet's outer crust could shift, moving continents rapidly. This could explain how Antarctica was once ice-free and mapped by an advanced civilization. Albert Einstein found the theory intriguing and wrote the foreword to Hapgood's book. Hapgood concluded that the Piri Reis Map was based on charts from a lost maritime civilization, wiped out by cataclysm. The map, he argued, is a relic of a forgotten world. It's a grand theory connecting geology, archaeology, and cartography. Whether true or not, it keeps the debate alive. Not everyone is convinced by tales of lost civilizations. Skeptics argue the map's supposed Antarctic coast is just a distorted extension of South America, shaped by the limitations of the parchment. Many features are inaccurate or misplaced, and the idea of a southern continent was common in 16th-century maps. The resemblance to Antarctica, they say, is coincidence, pareidolia at work. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and ambiguous lines aren't enough. The Piri Reis Map is a masterpiece of its time, but not a supernatural artifact. It's a human document, brilliant and flawed. So what is the Piri Reis Map, a miraculous window into a forgotten past, or a brilliant product of its time? The truth is, we don't know. The map endures because its mysteries remain unsolved. It's a symbol of our curiosity and the vastness of what we don't know. The Piri Reis Map challenges us to keep questioning history. Whether it points to ancient mariners or lost civilizations, it reminds us that the past is full of surprises. Sometimes the most compelling artifacts are those that ask the deepest questions. The journey to understand the Piri Reis Map is unfinished. It sits in the Topkapi Palace, daring us to look closer. The adventure continues.